raise your hand if you value your work and business relationships. Raise your hand. And raise your hand if you also value those more personal, intimate relationships. Raise your hand and give me a yes. Yes. So where are you now? Potentially work, life, career has happened, and sex has slowly slid down the priority list. In fact, it's on pause. And you do wonder if you ever get to push play again, will you even know where the button is? Or possibly, sex is good at 7:30 on a Tuesday. Week 3 of the month, and only if that falls on an even number. And it's been like that for years. Same routine, same process, over and over, and over and over, and over again. Even down to who gets the tissue and who makes the tea. But you don't want to create an argument, so you always do what you've always done, you always get what you've always got, and you always feel how you've always felt. Or maybe sex has stopped. It's the elephant in the room, not literally, that'd be a bit weird. Stress has played havoc. So if this is where you are, where would you like to be? And envisage your bedroom not being just for sleep. It's now a playground of pleasure. You have all the knowledge, the toys, the tools, the knowledge and the tools. And the skills you've always wanted. In fact, you're oozing happiness. So much so you've grown an extra inch in self-confidence and connection and creativity. What is the potential that we're missing out on? Well, why is that important? Well, what about the serotonin, the dopamine, the endorphins and the oxytocin? The love chemicals. What about the fact that they reduce cortisol, which reduces depression, stress and anxiety? Hey, sex is great for our mental health. But it's a taboo. We don't talk about it. We don't have those conversations. Life's full of mixed messages that we've got from the media, our great sex education. I've been carrying around a bag of mixed messages for years. So I was told at a very early age I had a vagina. It doesn't look like this. But it was an important thing to know. Any vagina owners in the audience? No? Have mine. And we were taught how to make a baby and how not to make a baby. And then that one amazing lesson that we all thoroughly enjoyed about how to put a condom on a banana. That was useful. A bag of biology, facts, and fear. What about if that biology had also included about the energy of sex, intimacy, and pleasure? Not just the process, but the experience. Self-pleasure. About understanding our own body, about connecting to our own body, understanding how it works before we give it to somebody else. Maybe someone we don't even know that well. And what about touch, massage, foreplay? Important skills, but I missed that lesson. And then there's sensuality. We're in a culture that doesn't talk about this. And you know, we're in a culture that doesn't talk about it. And one of the things that's even worse than that is we don't talk about it with our kids either. Because our children, our grandchildren are still learning how to put a condom on a banana, carrying around a bag of mixed messages. You said at the start that you valued your work and your business relationships, your intimate and your personal relationships. Sex, intimacy and pleasure supports both. They feed each other. Now, how do I know that? Well, have you ever considered that re-landscaping your sex life might empower your business